Hello. Ah. Alright, I went the wrong way. I've got to take the shortcut, but we started in 40 seconds. Have charm set up, low blow, divine wrath, and we'll be doing some Porto Flimsies. I expect good things. Nope. Come on, Kamish. Alright. Oh, hello, loot. I'm taking that. Alright, this will probably... Alright. This will probably be the whole stream, by the way. This is where we're gonna be for the whole stream. I wasn't planning to stream tonight, but the boosted flimsy got me going. I might run out of cap actually, because I capped as if I was going to hunt it for 2 hours. Forgot it's going to be double loot. We may need to refill after some time. Almost certainly, actually. Shit. That was stupid. Never mind. Booked out like 1 minute past 10 chatter. I was there at SS looking at boosted creatures. So the flimsy, I was like, get in there. Straight away. Yes, like 10 minutes past SS, everything was booked. I had to be there. I've got it for 2 hours, so that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, almost certainly going to run out of capacity. Damn it. I forgot it's double loot as well. Yep. Gonna have to do a quick refill then, I think, to drop off some potions. I brought like almost 3,000 ultimates. I don't know why I thought I needed so many. My bad. Hey, Asta. Is Port Hope much better than Venore? No. It's just, that's the one I thought I could get. I think Venore was already... Venore is booked up even outside of boosted, so there was no chance. Venore is better. I like this one too. Featherweight. Yes, I should have considered it. But you know what? The monk has so much cap, it's not generally needed. I think with double respawn, I can just take more efficient pulls without going to like all the side pulls I normally would take. A lot of them. Oh, crit takedown. That's what I needed. Should be pretty good for proficiency, this. Life Drain Trinket is better. Usually, actually, in here it's death. It's Life Drain Trinket in Venore Flimsies, but it's death in here. Usually for me. Or maybe it's the other way around. Alright, let's have a look. Let's go to Life Drain. I know in one of them, death is better, and in the other, Life Drain is better. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe death is better in Venore, -1. These are subscribed with Prime straight away. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I can pop a boost. My previous boost just ran out. There we go. Alright. This will be the only boost we popped today. Well, this hunt. I already popped one this morning when I was hunting Nocferatus. Yeah, spender crits are very, very nice. Especially on like Flimsies when there's like 30 monsters. Looking forward to doing the same with Outburst. When I'm using Outburst and you get like a double crit on takedown and Outburst. Oh, beautiful. The respawn of Mean Lost Souls definitely not upkeeping. I'm not keeping up, rather. Maybe I should be doing regular lap anyway. Profit's pretty nice. Maybe we should add this lap, this pull. I'm using down left at the moment, ascetic. I do think Outburst will eventually be better. I think it'll be once you have the level 4 tier 2 chain penance on the wheel. That's like much higher level. I do like the simplicity of ascetic. Honestly, I wonder if ascetic is actually good here, because it adds flat base damage to the melee, right? And they are so strong to melee, but it's like proportionally then it must add quite a fair bit to the melee. If it works how I think it works. Hey, Vuvu. Yeah, the profit's so good, I'm gonna have to refill. I'll be out of cap in about 20, 30 minutes or so. Suffering from success. This pull here is insane. Tokyo Monk is overpowered in slow hunt compared to others? Maybe, but slow hunting is not meta, right? It doesn't matter too much. And even so, it only really is the case up until like this level or so. Every other vocation can basically do the same thing here, maybe other than the EK. But a mage can do better here than the monk, and paladin probably. Paladin maybe a little worse. But not by much. Cheeky 18 kk per hour so far, and still going up. Maybe we'll hit 20 kk per hour. Plenty of space to run around, indeed. Kiting dream here. $350k profit in 11 minutes. Pretty good. I do need to use supplies though. Kinda cringe. Supplies, ew. Nope. Level 280 up, you can hunt this new book world. I thought they could, but then somebody told me it's too hard and it almost died. And then I checked it on my 200 EK and it was pretty hard. I would say Paladin, 300 plus maybe. They did lower the damage of the monsters there, like in the patch on Tuesday. But I still think 300 plus probably for comfort. No charms? I have charms. I have Low Blow on Flimsy and Divine Wrath on Meaningless Soul. And full Animus as well, actually. I think I have full Animus here. That the best spot so far? What do you mean? This is not the best spot for the monk, it's just boosted today. Flimsy Lost Soul is boosted, that's why we're here. It's pretty okay this spot anyway, but it's not like anything insane, it's just good. But with boosted Flimsy, it's very good. Yes, that's what I did. Hello, Grushka. Did you see Velo cleared the free taint I did? They didn't drop anything, did they? Unlucky. Yeah, good stuff. don't think I'll be doing this type of content anytime soon. Yeah, very cool from Velo. Looks like it's going to be about 1.5, 1.6 kk profit per hour. Well, be an insane experience. 19.5 kk, very nice. Hopefully I can hit 610 today. That would be very nice. We'll see if I have enough time. Right, here I have to be careful because this is this insane pull. If I get trapped in this this pull, I will definitely die. Yeah, this one I really need to focus. Oh, somebody ran through. I hope they're running through for bosses. Give a ton of cab by swapping out those jeweled backpacks with ghost backpacks. Yeah, that would pay for itself. Maybe before the heat death of the universe. Yeah. Maybe. Who's here trapped? Pick one. Oh, I get trapped. I get trapped. It's just that I can generally get out of those traps. But I get trapped, like everybody. More about what you do when you do get trapped. About staying calm, which I also don't always. Dolphin saddles for the win. Are they actually that efficient, capacity-wise? Don't they weigh like quite a lot? You know, I actually don't know. I have no idea. Are they efficient, capacity-wise? For the size? Or are they like Zawan chess boxes where they're not actually that efficient even though they're big? And ounces for 32 space. Okay, so they are efficient. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into it then at some point. Flimsy gaming, I know, right? I know. On a monk, 80% elemental damage, represent. Still okay though, even though the elements really don't work. Also, I have to avoid freakish lost souls like the plague. They have like 30% to earth, so they're like almost unkillable when you're using Sanguine Claw. What alternative? Secret Serpent. Don't know how alternative we're talking. Medusa Tower is pretty good. Benuta. But again, I don't know how alternative we're talking. But yes, Tibia Pass, pretty good for alternatives. Recommend it. .3 raw. That's without boosted is not counted in raw, so 6.3 raw is actually pretty good. And obviously that scales very nicely with the boosted as well. I think the respawn rate may be helping a bit with the...
Bruce Hanley, 20 zł. Super poradniki dla Monka. Jak najbardziej się stosuje i jest efekt bardzo wymierny. Piona.
Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much for the donate. It was just a thank you donation for the monk guides. Thank you, Bruce Chanley. Alerts disabled. Alerts disabled. What do you mean, Krushka? I don't think any alerts are disabled. If you subscribe, Krushka, then you need to like press enter after the message for multiple months. If that's your first time multiple months subscribing, to get the alert, you need to like send a message and press enter. Lemonhead, the Prime sub. Thank you, Lemonhead. Appreciate it. Oh, shit. Oh, that crit was very helpful there. I was reading your message ambition and got myself in a sticky mess. The troll got bestiary done because I got the raid message on your screen. Ah, you're welcome. That's an annoying one, that bestiary, you know. I remember I was trying to get it on Secura for like months. It was so hard. And of course it pays to watch me, chatter. How could you have any doubts? You learn so much about Tibia from me. What respawn is this? That ambition and Quinn you're talking about? I missed the original message. Which respawn is this? Hey Caesar. Hello. Thank you for the Prime sub. Rush your minds. Ah, okay. I haven't been in ages, to be honest. Or like best in slot like this, I would still expect to like blow through it and make like pretty good results. But yeah, it's definitely harder now at like lower levels. That should be pretty good, I think. Do monsters and Soulpit count towards bestiary? Nope. Unfortunately not. This is Port Hope. Yes, this is Port Hope respawn. Yes. It's the less popular one, but I actually think it's pretty good. I think we're gonna have to do a refill. God damn it. So much carb. So much carb pollutes, man. Oh, maybe let's throw out some flasks. I should free some up for a bit longer. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously disappointing, Quinn, but, you know, we did get probably like a 5% nerf, and charms do give like 5%, right? So it's kind of expected, but yeah, that sucks. Don't get me started on the nerf. Look how weak we are. We can't even hunt flimsies properly because we don't have the right elemental weapons. Buff monk, please. Please. Justice is not better like anywhere, mate. Come on, Jacob. Justice is just dead. They've massacred our boy Justice. Justice for virtue of justice, please. Hey David, I'm always using Virtue of Harmony these days. After the recent nerf, I'm using Virtue of Harmony basically everywhere. And especially so in a place like this. Virtue of Justice wouldn't have been good here even before the nerf. Because they're strong to physical. So your basic attacks don't do very much. And Virtue of Justice always benefited basic attacks a lot. Yeah, now it's all about Virtue of Harmony. Basically, always. But for bossing is like the only place where I still use Virtue of Justice. Whew. This pull is really tense. I'm kind of tempted to maybe split in two because I feel like all it takes is for me to mess it up once and I'm in tempo, you know. Have you ever been in role of healer on team hunts? No. I've been the only times I've like team hunted, it was always with a druid. One time I replaced a sorcerer, and then there was a little expectation, obviously, that there was some extra need for healing. But it was more like I was just watching the health of the EK. And if the EK was getting like dangerously low because it was a big pull or something, then I would throw in a heal or two, right? Kind of like the way sorcerers just, some sorcerers just throw in ultimate healing runes when the EK needs it. So that's kind of how I was healing as well. I certainly wasn't healing like all the time. I had to heal myself, because nobody was healing me, so. And I was using Mentor Others on the EK, which meant the EK had a 3% damage reduction. So that helped as well with healing in a way, right? Alright, one more lap and we're going for a refill. I've got 600 cap left. Crazy. $845k profit in 28 minutes. Change necklace. Ah, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Grace. Just don't mess up, yeah. Oh. I have got a few too many deaths in the past 50 levels. I don't trust myself anymore. Confidence at an all-time low. Something around on Azul and Castle, I've got to say, even if Duo Monk is good enough as a healer, I think it is spawn dependent though. Like, yeah, Aslan, sure. Like, I mean, EK, anywhere that an EK can more or less hunt solo at some level, the monk is sufficient as a healer. But you're not going to be hunting like Ice Library with the monk as a main healer, like ever. So it is spawn and level dependent. How are Sanguine Claws? Are they very good? Yes. I mean, it's the best weapon for the monk, right? And it's very cheap. If you can use it somewhere, then that respawn becomes very, very nice. I'm really enjoying the Sanguine Claws. I'm really looking forward to Proficiency 7 Sanguine Claws with the plus 2% crit chance. Seems insane, dude. I can't wait for that. I'll be as strong as before the nerf. Can you believe that? I can't wait. The power, unimaginable. Yeah, the 2% crit chance will unnerve me. Pog. 100 cap, oh my god. I don't even know if I can finish off the lap. Feels too bad to leave loot on the ground, dude. The onion in me. Can't leave loot on the ground, bro. I'm gonna have to see MB10, I think, by the time you can do that. You may have enough points for a tier 2 chain penance on the wheel, and that may just be better. So I don't know. Probably I'll start off with tier 2 ascetic and tier 1 outburst, but I will test both. Definitely plan to test both. Alright, it says 58 minutes to next level. 34 of those will be with a boost. Maybe we'll hit 610. It'll be close. Don't know how late I want to play. We'll see. All right, perfect. Perfect, 77 cap. I don't have to leave anything. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's 1kk profit in 33 minutes. Maybe imbue the backpack for next refill. I think if I don't pick up any more potions, I should have enough capacity now to hunt for like another hour and a bit. Should be alright, I think. You recommend a spirit potion or just manas for monk level 335? It depends on the spot. Hard spots, ultimates. Medium spots, great spirits. Easy spots, great manas. sometimes mix of both. It's never as simple as just use that and that at every spot. Compare Paladin on the spot at similar level. Paladin needs a buff. Paladin needs a rebalance so that it's more balanced across the levels. It's currently too strong. Oh, there we go. Falcon Mace as well for tiering. Nice. All right. A 7.4k cap. Let's leave about. Okay. Can I leave anything? What can I dump off? Leave a few items in here. How much does Solkamas weigh? 84. Falcon's Eye, 82. Doublet. Doublet. Anything else that weighs anything? Not really. Ah, fuck it. So this will be fine. Let's go. Actually, I'm going to leave my untiered set in here. There we go. Gnomish Kuiros. Weapon. Armor. There we go. All right. I got both of the mastery gems. I don't know which level. Which two mastery gems do you have? Oh, Ascetic and Outburst. Oh, I see. So that's where the question came from. Ooh. I'd probably go for leveling up Ascetic because, yeah, I would go for leveling up Ascetic because down the line, you almost certainly will be wanting Outburst because of the fact that the tier 2 chain penance is in there. So I think long term, the Outburst will be better. So you'll want to tier up Ascetics so that you can just get the tier 1 chain penance in there. And that'll be enough to get you the tier 1 Ascetic with the upgraded Revelation. So yeah, I'd level up the Ascetic Revelation Mastery. And got so much rough by how a third of it is liquid gold. Ah, you like the stacks of the magic plate armors and stuff. Dopamine. I'm personally a fan of jewelry, valuables. That's my favorite, like item drops, like gold ingots and stuff, giant pearls and stuff like that. If I could just loot shit like that, that'd be ideal. Can Paladin literally be not great at this, but because most barely take any physical damage. Yeah, but they are like 150 to hull, you know, so things in roundabouts. Ah, hey Lee. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Paladin. Hang on a sec. Paladin too strong. I can't wait to see all the Paladins in Discord discussing it. Haha. I think everybody on my Discord agrees that Paladin is probably a little too strong in the late game. Like, you know, the double charm scaling is, I think, pretty widely agreed to be incredibly strong and likely to be touched by Tipsoft at some point. I don't think it's particularly controversial. But just remembered, I'm going to use my NP magic level food. I've got lots of those. No backpack in view to carry more loot? Nah. I never need it, honestly. Like, the monk has so much capacity and uses so few potions. I never need extra capacity. Like, this is just a special case because of the boosted monster. So I'm not gonna do a whole in-view just for 1 hour of a hunt, you know? Hmm. I don't think it's also very controversial to say that Monk does have a very strong mid game still and loads of nice places to hunt. I think the variety of places that a Monk can hunt is really awesome and all competitive, you know? I kind of hate that, you know, an EK has like Summer Court and then everything else is garbage, you know? Paladin has like Russia West and everything else feels bad, whereas the Monk is like lots of nice places. Yes, Mazarin's damage is a pretty prime example of the issue with double charm procs. I mean, he's a good player, but not, you know, not like 50-60% better than other good players, right? I think his team, like everyone there, is, you know, pretty damn good. I don't think there's enough of a skill difference to justify that much difference in damage. Let's look at druid hunting spots. Yeah, all the team hunting spots, right? Plenty of team hunting spots for a druid. Seems like low respawn. I wonder if someone ran through. Maybe I'm killing too fast. Maybe just needed to run a little bit different. Now you can overkill and it's boosted. I can't overkill the Flimsies, but I can overkill the Mean Lost Souls, for sure. And I kind of want both of them. I'm mostly still doing like a standard lap so that the Mean Lost Souls can keep up with the respawn. Ah. I don't know if any of you monks experience this, but there's one little change I would really love tips off to make, and it's the main reason I miss waves on the monk, is when I want to move backwards. So like I'm running down, and if I wanted to move upwards now, and then cast a wave immediately, but a monster goes into that SQM just before I do, hence I'm like pushed back and don't actually finish the movement, but I still cast a wave, but it doesn't turn me. Does that make sense? I would like it that if I send a command to move, pop, down, left, whatever, and the server starts trying to send me there, but then pushes me back because a different monster moved there, that the turn of the character still goes through, because I miss so many waves because of that. And it's a skill issue, of course. I just need to, instead of going backwards, one SQM actually just turn. That would work, but it's much easier to just go back one SQM. Never happens to me in Orte. 5 head. True Quinn, very true. +1 for auto aim. Oh damn it, I just did focus Serenity into 4 monsters because all the monsters have run away chasing that guy. Oh, that was a total waste of focus Serenity and a double takedown spender. Unlucky. Heal issue again. Is there an option like this right now? Always turn in the direction of movement? Yes, but it only happens. That only works if you're not moving and you turn while like in the wall. But if you try attempt a movement, it doesn't work like that. It won't work. If I try a movement and it's blocked because something else moves in there at the last second, it's like a difference between like server client, what it tries to do. Trust me, it won't turn you. But yeah, I know which setting you mean, and the setting you mean I have on. I do rely on that sometimes when I'm like in a box, in a wall box. It doesn't work for what I'm talking about. And yeah, basically I would expect it to work like that, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work in this case and in this instance what I was talking about. It's different. It's a different issue. Yes, I use that setting where it turns even if there's an obstacle. I use it, don't worry. It's a good one. It's good. I like it. But it doesn't solve this little issue I have. If it wasn't a boosted monster and I wasn't bothered about abusing the experience, I'd show you exactly what I mean. But I'm not gonna waste time trying to showcase it this time. Wonder what would the priority order to get Monk best in slot set? Which level are you talking about? Yo, are you talking including Sanguine or just like level 400 stuff? Ah, spend a crit in this pull is so nice. Oh, again, 2 back-to-back sweep and takedown crits here. Use. Let's see if we can do a third one. No. 400 stuff. Yeah, Sanguine you get as soon as possible because it's cheap. Yeah, so 400 stuff. The best one is Soulcamass, except that, you know, Soulcamass costs as much as all the other items combined, basically. So, Soulcamass, if you have infinite budget, Soulcamass is best, but I'm gonna assume no Soulcamass if you ignore Soulcamass. Then for me, the best level 400 item is the helmet. Second is the ring. Third is the armor, and fourth is the boots. The boots and the armor, in my opinion, not so good. You're perfectly okay using the lower level boots and armor, but the helmet and the ring are very, very good. So yes, that's your answer. Uh-oh. All right. Oof. Thank God there was a red health one there. Yes, that was a little... If I had a heart rate monitor plugged to the stream, like Fiery does, you would see a big spike there 30 seconds ago. That moment of realization I'm in trouble. Ring's so good I got 2, yeah, indeed. Yeah, you do kind of want to be honest. It's super awkward if it runs out. And then you have to like revert like an orange ring. Yikes. What am I, poor? I can afford 2 rings. They're not that expensive. It's the soul items that are expensive. Oof. We had another little heart rate increase right there. That's too many heart rate increases in a short span of time. I need to start focusing a bit more, I think. They have turned off auto aim after playing over from the start. At higher levels, you miss too many waves and can't position yourself properly because of its randomness. Agreed. I don't use it. I still believe that it's a nice feature. I think auto aim. Also, by the way, I hate the name. I really hate the aim. I really hate the name. It's not an auto aim. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what they should have called it, but not auto aim because it's not. It's not auto aim. I still think it's a great feature for beginner and casual players. I know a fair amount of people who use it and they love it because it makes it so much simpler, and that's great. That's why I think it was needed for more casual players. But yeah, obviously I don't think it's that great for, you know, more serious players. Chatter. I'm gonna do it upstream, okay, just in case it works, so I can make a fortune. You think using auto loot macro from keyword mouse is bannable? Auto loot macro. You don't need to use an auto loot macro anymore. They've added a hotkey for loot and everything. Why would you use macro? Unless you mean something else. What do you mean, like something that presses the loot hotkey all the time? Yeah. Which is the best physical weapon for the Monk? Falcon Sai at the moment. I expect on next best in slot, whenever those release, will be physical though. And also there's like no real good physical respawns, unfortunately. Hey, my Ashik. But this is a nice spot for a wall box. Ooh, I like it. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna use it more often. Oh, it's perfect there. Falcon size still big shit. It's still the best physical weapon though. Battlefield 6 launches in 2 days. Oh really? I didn't know. I have seen some materials about it recently, but I missed the release date somehow. Well, Battlefield has been disappointing for a little while, so guess we'll see. Be great if it was good, but wouldn't be too hopeful, unfortunately. Oh, the beta launches. Okay. Then Emerald, yes, that is going to be bannable. Would not recommend. I mean, it's so easy. Just put it on convenient hotkey, and just click it all the time. Like, I don't think about looting at all. I just have it on a good hotkey and I just press it all the time. Basically, it's almost like a macro. Oh, you saw that, did you, Tiger? I haven't played Battlefield in a while, actually. I think I played Battlefield 3 a lot. That was around like the golden age of like Battlefield and COD, at least for me. I think Battlefield 3 was very, very good. But that's like 15 years ago at this point, though, I think. Close to. God. Long time ago. None of them have scratched the itch since then, to be honest. Is an Amber better for Fizz? Amber is better for bossing. Falcon size better for hunting. But yes, Amber is more or less unobtainable anyways. Oh, sorry, I missed the message. What that started with sub Kusnier. Sorry. You can resend it if you want, but it looks like somebody answered anyways. I really hate the trend of like lock-in betas, calling stuff betas or like early access, and that you have to pay for and stuff. Disgusting behavior. I can't afford Soulcommash. Should I go for Infernal Claw? Yep. Any of the non-Soulcommash energy weapons are fine. Infernal Claws, Lion Claws, and Moonspade, all very good in their own right. Either of those is fine. Any of those. Pay to work QA. Yep, exactly. Honestly, it's just at this point it feels like if you have to pay for an early release, I don't think it's bait. I think it's just pay for access to the game earlier than all the other plebs, and that, I don't know, feels fishy to me. PoE 2. Yep. I also hate the PoE 2 early access stuff. I don't know. I don't like this practice at all. Early access monk. Well, they don't really have to pay for it though, did I? I'm paying for it with my sanity whenever it gets nerfed, but didn't have to pay for like monk access. Extra 250 Tibi coins a month or something. You know what, by the way, I did the thing I was talking about earlier when the server sent you back. And it doesn't turn you. It just happened a couple of, maybe 15 seconds ago. Next time it happens, when I notice it, I'll mention it, and maybe someone can clip it to illustrate exactly what I mean. This thing where it like, where you try and take a step, it seems like you're going. Server sends you back, but it doesn't turn you, and then you end up sending a wave into the ether. Hello, Funfarak. No undead dragons today. I finished the bestiary there now, by the way. I'm not going back. I died there again, though. I died there again, Funfarak. I died there like 3 times now. But it's done. Alright, it's done. Yeah, the third death I did there, though, was not really because of the spot, but because I accidentally opened a Forge menu, because I had Control F, shortcut for Forge, and I had randomly opened it while hunting. and died. So I removed that hotkey now. Is Monk still the best solo Vocation early mid game? I'd say so, yes. I'd say the Monk is still the best solo Vocation. Still probably until level 600 or so. And you know, even now at 600 feels potentially still the best, but it's more even now at this level. Forge Inferno or Lion Claws, either are fine, honestly. With the weapon proficiencies and stuff now, there's really barely any difference. It's a shame you can't remove all of those shitty hotkeys. I know. I think you can try to override them with a different hotkey, and then it kind of works. And you know, you can just put like something really bizarre, like Control plus F20 or something, and then just unmap F20 from like your software, that you would never press it. I think that kind of works. But I'm not sure if it works in all of them. Small indie company though. Have to forgive them. I had to allow that, Quinn. Hey, Bizung. What's the fatal hold interaction with a creature that's already fleeing? What do you mean? If it's fleeing and you attack it and fatal hold triggers, then it stops fleeing. If that's what you're asking. I hope they add a... Are you talking about Tibia minions? I would be so happy. Minions and Tibia. Oh. I have no idea how it would work, but think about the zero supply hunts you could do on a summoner where the minions do all the work for you. I can see it. Summoner zero supply hunt series. Oh. Please, Tipsoft. Please. Using Ascetic. Yeah, I'm still using Ascetic. I want to try Outburst again soon, but for now I'm still using Ascetic. Do you think Outburst is better? I think in a spawn like this, I can see it being better because of the density. But I think in majority of respawns, Ascetic is still better. But something like this or Falcons, I can see Outburst being better. Just not used to it anymore. I haven't used it in a while. No, their AI is like familiars. I don't think minions will ever work in Tibia. I don't think. I just don't know how it would work. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe if it was like an active type of playstyle where you had like 10 different minion spells, where the cooldowns were much longer than the duration, so you'd have to like actively choose which minions to summon for like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, and they were like really powerful and fast and stuff. Something like that I think could work. Could still be an active playstyle. But I don't think permanent minions will ever work in Tibia. Can someone send a hunt command for Anakam, please? Think Rush Mines is doable with Lion Claws? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Grim Reapers is best, yeah. Lava Lurkers, good. Sparkless as well. Not much profit in that level range though. No incentives that you'd have to permanent manage healing them too. Depends what they would go for. If they went for permanent minions, yeah, you'd have to heal them. If they went for temporary minions, few seconds long, you probably wouldn't have to heal them. Visual minions rather than NPC minions. I don't see how that would work. I understand what you mean. I don't see the implementation of that though. It would just look really stupid, I think, in game. I don't know. At that point, it's just like an aura. But loot and summon. I think if they added like loot and summon to just one vocation, new vocation, there would be so many tiers. So yes, please add it. They're never adding a summoner. In fact, I don't think they're ever adding another vocation. My dudes, look at what's happening with the monk and the hatred and anger of the community. You think Tipsop's adding a 6th vocation? I don't think so. I think we're sooner gonna go back to 4 vocations rather than have 6 vocations. Priest. How exactly would priest be different than a druid? What would be a priest? What, a holy mage? What a paladin should be? Maybe. They'll redesign every city to have a fist statue. To be honest, I thought they would do that. I think they go a bit lazy with the fist statues. I think they should have added it to every city, to be honest. Now seeing what they did, I'm not surprised, but I thought they should have added a fist statue everywhere. It is very lazy. They added the law so they don't have to do it, bro. Shields instead of heals. I suppose we have a shield mechanic in game already. With the magic shield, that's basically already a shield. Except it takes from mana. I guess a shield could be implemented fairly easily. And it's like extra health. Yeah? Well, why not? I could see that. Boost run out, so we're gonna be just doing it 150 style. Elemental AoE arrow. It would have like no damage, dude. It would be so weak you wouldn't use it. Some city statues wouldn't fit, so they would be asymmetrical. It's not my problem. I mean, they can make it work. I mean, look, it's Tipsoft, so I know why they didn't do it, but you know, they could make it work and not look terrible. Redesigning a few temples is not beyond the capabilities. We're definitely not going to run out of capacity this time, but I feel like we're going to run out of supplies before I run out of capacity. I left too many potions in depot. Can't win, dude. They just didn't want to spend mappers' time on changing cities. Nobody goes to mappers. You mean the half the dev, the half the mapper that works on mapping? Like, I still think they have like there's barely any people working on the game. Isn't everyone like on persist now? Don't they have like 3 or 4 devs or something? Ridiculous. It's basically like a game on life support, dude. Nasinder, this is actually an interesting comment. So Nasinder says that they got so much money from Monk that they will add an extra vocation. That's my question. Do you guys, because I'm not sure if I agree with this, do you think that the Monk has substantially increased the revenue of Tipsoft? Or isn't it just people playing the game just like they were playing before, just on a different vocation, but the spending is the same or similar? Like, has it been... Like, I think the Monk, from Tipsoft perspective, is probably one of the biggest and most intensive and demanding features they've ever added to the game. Probably. I don't know what beats it. I think it's probably up there with, like, resources and stuff. And do you think it's meaningfully increased the bottom line, improved the bottom line? Because I don't know that it has. I don't know if it will be considered a financial success by Tipsoft. We'll see when they release the financial statements, but it's going to be a while yet. But I'm not convinced. Got money from exercise weapons, sure, but like, I mean, people burn money on exercise weapons anyway, and on New Worlds as well. Like, look, don't get me wrong. Like, there's definitely been an uptick in revenue from the monk. Okay, I'm sure Tipsoft has made more money from the monk. My question is whether it's going to be enough for them to consider a financial success, considering how much effort it probably took and that went into it. I'm not convinced. I don't think it's not obvious to me that it will be a considered financial success. Nostalgia players returning, yeah, I think that's possible. Like people returning to check out the new Vocation, and even if they didn't like it, maybe they'll stick around and play old Vocations and continue spending. Maybe. I have to say, I'm very curious to see the financial statement for this year. You know, in this year, the monk will be out for 8 months, right? Like almost 9. I'm really curious to see how that impacts the financial statement for the year. Because I do agree, actually, if they have a massive uptick in revenue, you know, a few million, maybe, then yeah, I think they'll probably make more Vocations. But if it's negligible, then no, I don't think we'll be gaining another Vocation. I think it all comes down to money in the end. Yeah, they made about 25 million euros last year. Yeah, so if they make like 30 million this year, I think a lot of that will be attributable to the monk, and then it would be a financial success. But if they make like, I don't know, 24, 25, 26 million this year, then there won't be another Vocation. How the community responded to monk, I think there won't be another. I don't know. I think communities responded to the power level of the monk, not to the fact that there was a new Vocation. I think you know, a few more months, and I think people will be happy with the monk being in the game. It's still fresh. I think by the time, you know, the monk's been out for a year, I don't think he'll be a big drama point. So they'll consider maybe if it's time to add another one. I'm not expecting it, by the way. For what it's worth, I'm not expecting another Vocation. But I think if there is a massive financial upside to it, they may consider doing it again. But I also think that it may be seen as like one-off financial gain. You know, this is the first new Vocation in 20 odd years. If they add another one in 2 years, there won't be that draw, right? Loads of people were like, oh shit, let's try the new Vocation. If they add another new Vocation in 2 years, will as many people try it? Probably not. Implement Vocation switching, Christ. Nah, I wouldn't like that. You can switch Vocation by going to Bazaar. It exists already. Yeah, Tibia is not the kind of game where they can add something like that every 2 years, yeah. I agree. It affects way too many things. In 10 years, we'll have like 10 Pits of Inferno gates, Vocation gates. They'll run out of space very soon. The monk one is already a bit funky. Ah yes, all the training statues in Adventures Guild. The fishing statue is finally coming when they add the fisherman in 2030. You'll see. Sorry, it won't be called the fisherman, it'll be called the angler. The angler, that'll be the vocation name. You heard it here first. Angered, yeah, Angered will be his promotion. I like it. Angered Angler. You still like Monk the most? Yeah. Unless there's like some massive vocation rebalance where they totally rework all the other vocations, I'm always gonna like Monk the most. The playstyle is perfect for me. It's literally how I love to play Tibia, the sort of kiting and spells. Like the only vocation which like feels like it's in 2025, so. $2.2k profit now. Nice. 20 minutes to level. If I have enough supplies and enough cap, then I guess we can get another level. Gonna be kind of borderline though. I've used 1600 potions in the past hour and I have 517 left. I need to start using fewer potions. Need to start watching my mana a bit more if I'm gonna make it. When will be vocation rebalancing? Nobody knows. Okay, well maybe let's not save so much mana that I die. Why are you not using Spiritual Outburst? Not used to it. Generally Ascetic is better for sort of... I still don't know if Outburst is even better here, to be honest. Like, I just hate the low jump range of Outburst and the unreliability. If the respawn is super dense like this, I can see that Outburst would be okay. I'm still not sure it's better than Ascetic though. I'm planning to do a proper test again. I'm gonna do a tier 2 Ascetic versus tier 2 Outburst test at Falcons. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when I get back from the wedding next week. We'll see. You think you would do how much on Mega Dragons? I haven't been there yet. I don't know. I think over 8kk raw though. 8.5 maybe. From what I've seen other people doing. How much you offering for resupply services? I don't know if it's gonna be helpful. Though is the problem. Like I'm both borderline on cap and resupplies. I mean, I'd take 100 ultimates maybe if you're very bored. But I don't know if I'm gonna have enough cap. It's a double whammy. I think I could manage. think I could manage with 100 more supplies, maybe. Jesus. I suppose I could just stop looting at a certain point, right? Just stop looting. Even if I don't have cap, even though that feels horrible. And even though every fiber of my being will be screaming at me for leaving money on the ground. I don't know if I answered the question about vocation rebalancing in the end. I think I maybe got lost in my train of thought. The expectation in the community is that there is going to be one this autumn, so a few months from now. But, you know, there's no confirmation. It could well be like spring next year. It could be like April next year. Kind of like the Monk release, but in 2026. So it's impossible to say, but we do expect some sort of changes, you know, in the next few months at least. I'd be very surprised if it's not by next spring. Is Monk your favorite class? Yes. Absolutely. Do you think that it will add some type of differentiation within current professions? Kind of, you mean like almost like a second second promotion type of deal that people were talking about? I don't think they would do that as part of a rebalance. If they did something like that, I think it'd be part of a summer update, not part of a vocation rebalance, because that looks like a new sort of feature, not a rebalance. So if they could add like a summer update that's centered around like new power that you get from whatever, and they could add some like different sort of classes or whatever within your vocation, but I think vocation rebalance wouldn't be adding that much. I would expect like maybe a new spell or two, but mostly just tweaks, whereas new subclasses like you suggest, that seems like a totally new sort of system that would be more in line with like a summer update, I think. At what level it becomes really good? MS? Thing is, I think the MS, to feel really good, as you've put it, you need to be a very good MS player. So I think for a lot of players, for a lot of people, the MS will never feel really good. Because it's always on like it's always like playing with death, you know? It's always on the verge of getting headshot. And if you can play that way and not get headshot, then the MS can do great numbers. But I don't think a lot of players can play like that effectively, to be honest. Although Mage is still the most intense playstyle in Tibia, I think. Sijo with the raid. Thank you, Sijo. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I would caveat that, Lee, with the fact that you need to know how to play Sorcerer. I think it's possible to achieve excellent results on a Sorcerer, like top tier. But I think it's a lot easier for players to achieve top tier results with that particular vocation that's like an EK paladin or even a monk. For sorcerer, I think it's tricky. I mean, when I'm gonna play sorcerer in my next project, it's gonna take me some time to play well. Which yes, I do agree that's well played sorcerer. Very, very, very good. And also the playstyle is not for everyone, right? It's difficult to make work and it's not for everyone. But if you like it and you can make it work, then sorcerer is top tier, yes. Although what's the spawn variety like for sorcerer? I feel like he does have a few respawns where it's really, really good, but does it have as much variety as like the other vocations? Or is it stuck in like 2-3 respawns? Two different flimsy spawns. Yeah, you've still got like Crypt Warriors though. Like Warzone 5 is still good on like a sorcerer from what I've seen. Falcon's always good. I don't know, I feel like there's a few, but I still think there's probably not as many as like a paladin or a monk. Definitely not. Last Stand, yeah, Last Stand's a good one. I've been a little bit more economical with my spirits, and the usage has definitely gone down. I should be able to manage the level with the supplies that I have. Question now is if I can get away without running out of capacity. Maybe I need to start using a gold converter on the platinums. Can't be bothered. How many hours do you play Tibia daily? 3 hours, maybe. But it does vary. Like on the weekends, I play a lot less. Well, a lot less, a bit less, because my kids are home. So I don't have as much time. In a week, I usually play around as much as I need to try and burn stamina or thereabouts. Not much point playing more than that. Yep. I know, Mimo. That's why I don't think I hate dying in Tibia. Like even though I've been playing it for years, I still really, really hate it, and I don't think I'll ever get used to it. So I don't think playing mages for me is ever going to be a good long-term solution. I'm gonna do it just for the content, to make the content I wanted to make. Once I'm done with all the content for a sorcerer, though, I don't think I'll be like keeping the character or anything. I'll probably sell them off because I just don't think it's gonna be for me. The deaths are too upsetting for me. Is RP healing good for solo play? It's okay. It's nice with ultimate spirits potions. You have that option that you don't need to be. If you get in trouble, you just go ultimate spirits. On the EK, kind of get in a sticky situation where you're out of mana and low on health, and it's like, what potion do I use? I don't know. I think paladin healing is fine. But if you get 8-boxed in a respawn where you shouldn't be getting 8-boxed, then you're not gonna heal it. It's not like insane. Or vocations eventually if you don't know all your resources for surviving. Sure. But I mean, the HP resource on mages is pretty low. Let's not kid ourselves. They do have the greatest healing. As long as they don't get headshot, they should be okay, but... Sometimes it's hard not to get headshot if you've got like 2k HP and you go Falcons or something. I don't think I'm going to be streaming Sorcerer very much when I play it. I think not for the first few weeks. Because my reputation will take a very significant hit if I do so. So I think I'll practice for a few weeks off stream. As an RPG box often on hunts, it depends on the hunt. Very much depends on the hunt. Generally speaking, boxing is slower than kiting and killing. Because, you know, you can only box 8 creatures at a time, right? And if you've got 30 creatures chasing you, you're doing more damage. So it's rarely super optimal to be like just full on straight to boxing on a paladin. But it is okay in certain places. Oh shit, I have my last backpack with loot. Oh god, it's gonna start putting loot into random places now. After I fill this one out. Oh, what a disaster. 6 minutes. 6 minutes to level. Deprivedness of death content. We'll see. I'm sure there'll still be plenty of death content to go. We'll see. We'll see if I even like the Sorcerer. I'm a bit worried I'm not going to enjoy playing it at all, and I'll just want to continue playing my Monk, even if I don't have much more Monk content to make. We'll see. Hello, Marcus. No, I'm gonna stick this pillow backpack in here. My supplies pillow backpack, that should be enough. Giga Brain. I returned to Tibia and I'm wondering if there are any spots recommended for 570 ED to get back in. Solo ED. Yeah, Summer Court's fine, Winter Court's fine. Oskayat? Maybe you could try Oskayat. If you haven't played in a while, Oskayat might be okay for you. It's, yeah, it's the Grimvale questline. Ixupan, Deeper Ixupan, Last Stand as well. Mid-Mars could be okay, I think. What charm's best for Flimsies on 850 RP? I think on 8... I'm always conflicted about Flimsies. On one hand, Divine Wrath is so good. On the other, they have so little health that like Low Blow and Savage Blow also feels great. I think, like, the setup I have, I think is best, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be using it. And the setup is Low Blow on Flimsy Lost Soul, and Divine Wrath on Mean Lost Soul. Be happy to correct it in chat if people think otherwise. That's what I'm running. That's what I think is probably best. I think going with something like Savage Blow or Overpower on Mean Lost Soul is probably fine as well. What do you think is low end level for Flimsies on Monk? Honestly, like, it's possible at lower levels than this, The thing is, you really want Sanguine Claw because Earth is better than Energy. At Mean Lost Souls because they have lower resistance to Earth than to Energy. So it doesn't make too much sense coming before 600. Like, you can make it work, but it's hard. And also, you know, the results are worse. 160 capacity, 2 minutes to level. I guess I'll have to leave a few items on the floor. What's a good distance for 300 to 400 pally? Oh god. 115 plus, let's say. Something like that. RP equipment are most expensive though. Yes. Depending on the level range, Monk can be more expensive, but hyper late game, Monk is cheaper. It's just a Sorka mask that brings the average a lot higher. But once you include the Sanguine items, which for the Monk are like 500 KK cheaper than the Paladin ones, and it's actually not so bad. Alright, that's it. We're out of cap. Sad times. No more looting. Let's just get the level and get the hell out. 87 potions. We good. We good. We did it. I'm not looking at the drop tracker. It makes me sad. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Don't look. Does Zoan Souls give full harmony or something? I don't know. I actually don't know. I still don't know. People are talking about it. I don't know that anybody knows the answer. I think on the Tibia wiki, it said like plus 10 fist, but that's exactly the same as the veggie casserole, so it can't be that. But it has harmony in the description. I don't actually know if anyone's confirmed it yet. Does anyone know? Has anyone 100% confirmed what Zoan dish thingy does? I actually still don't know. I don't know how good it is. Bam! Alright, we did it. We did it, boys. 610. 7k HP. 0 cap. Let's go. Good shit. 18.4 million to next level now. Ugh. $2.8 KK profit in 1 hour 40. Not bad. Would you take a level 200 with 115 to 120 this or a level 350 with 100? I would take level 200 myself. I hate playing the higher levels. I much prefer lower levels. It's much more fun. And with high skills especially, it's very fun. But that's just me. It unironically increases fist fighting, really. So it just gives you plus 10 fist. Ah, tip soft. I bet they didn't know that the veggie casserole gave plus 10 fist. So just like, eh, fuck it. Add a dish that gives fist. Ridiculous. All right. Well, that's the stream for today. 2 levels, good profit, good experience. Yeah. May have a short stream tomorrow morning, but then I'm going away for a wedding this weekend, so I'll be away in the UK for a few days. So maybe a short stream tomorrow morning, and then the next stream will be on Monday after that. Let's see if you've got any more questions. Kusnier, please show the skill wheel. Why don't you get the skill boost? I have a tier 3 gem, greater gem in here, and after that I'm just going for HP gem. When I get extra 26 points in here, 26 more points, I'll take away 50 points and put them in this one. Short MS stream? No, not MS. Not MS. I'm not streaming MS yet, not for a while. Watch them remove plus fist from veggie casserole in the patch. Could do. They could do that. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. And, of course, as always, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, lovely to have you here. And yeah, see you next time. Did Mazarin just start streaming? No, looks like he's just finishing. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? I guess we'll raid. I'll raid my friend Anti-Druid Cloud CB. Seems like what he's doing now. I don't know. He's doing some mini boss. We can go there. All right. Thanks very much, everyone. Maybe see you tomorrow. Maybe see you on Monday. Thanks for watching. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. And say hello to my friend Kieran. Good friend from Nevia. Bye-bye.